Okay guys, sweeps, there's lots to do from half guard. They're a lot of fun. There's quite a bit of a variety. So we're gonna get right to it. Well, we're gonna go to my good side. Neil's in my half guard now, or sorry. Neil has half mount for this one. So this can be a bit of a challenge because he might have this arm really tight to my ribs. And if I feel that tight to my body, it's gonna be hard to get that underhook. And Neil's happy to be here. He doesn't wanna move. So he's gonna wanna move eventually, but he's got it nice and tight, so he's not too worried about me. He might even have a tight grip here. I want to triangle, hands on the hips, and I'm gonna bridge. And when Neil pushes into me, I'm gonna roll him. It's a stupid sweep, and it works so well. When I end up on top, what you gotta be careful of is I end up in the same position. So I have an underhook, Neil's grabbing my belt, he bridges into me a bit, I try to push him down, and then he rolls me. Oh, and now I can roll him. So you got to be careful of not only hands being on the floor. If the hands are on the floor, they can get caught. But you got to be careful is if you roll your partner, they should be able to really just counter rear roll. So we'll go one more time here. He's got a nice tight half mount. I'm flat on my back. He's got that underhook and even a bit of a cross face. But I can bridge up and he pushes in and I roll. Okay. Now as soon as I roll, I should be looking to do this and then kicking that leg out. Okay. And then I have to be careful. I don't just put my head up, so he triangles my head. Triangle. Oh, and he's looking for reverse armbar and Kimura. But there's a lot of things, so don't be too silly. Just because you got the sweep doesn't mean you're out of the fire yet. Now, for next sweeps, we're working on, I already have the underhook now, and I'm gonna grab his knee. Okay, oh, sorry. Next sweep is the other one. This way. All right, so once I get to this position, I'm gonna grab his foot, pull it out, and what I'm looking to do is grab his other foot on this side, okay? Now, I don't want to grab on his shin. You can see a little bit here. I don't want to grab too high, and I don't want to reach around his back. I want to grab his toes and reach around his thigh. From here, I pull his foot back, and that's going to make him want to sit down. It starts to lock his leg out. Either he's going to rotate his torso so I can take his back, or he's going to drop his hip down so I can get on top of him. Once I'm on top, back step out, and then pass. So again, we're going to show this angle on this side. So I have my underhook. Okay, I get underneath Neil, and I go to grab his foot, and I trap his other foot. I pull his foot out, and I grab nice and tight underneath me, pull it in, I drop my weight down. Now, if I'm not careful, there's a knee bar here, so be careful about that. But I keep my weight on his leg as I drop back and pass the grip. Now, it's a good one to do, but sometimes they'll post their foot out. So if you watch Neil on this one now, he's going underneath, he's got that underhook, and he starts to grab for my foot. So I post out, he's just gonna grab my pants. And it's the exact same thing for the pants. He hooks my foot there. Oh, and now he's gonna roll me with it. The grabbing the pants is a great way to roll because it can pop my knee up in the air. So one more time. His knee's in, he's going for that underhook, and he dives at the same time. So his head's buried underneath me. So his little cross face. He goes for my foot, I post out, he grabs my knee, and he rolls me, okay? So this grabbing the pant leg is gonna really help lift my weight up. Neil's got another one he likes to do from Whizzer, which we're gonna show. He's diving underneath, same position as before. I Whizzer. Same thing, I got the Whizzer, he grabs the pants, and he's diving underneath. This one works a little bit better because my arm is trapped. You'll find sometimes on the one that Neil just did before, where he grabs the pants and rolls me, if my arm's not whizzering, I can base out a little bit, which just opens the guard game for him. But when I whizzer, it traps this arm. So again, he goes underhook, I grab, he grabs my pant leg, and he rolls me. So same kind of move. Okay, so now if they, on that last one, or they're grabbing the pants and Neil's got the underhook, I might post out. So Neil's got a nice counter for that because the guys are gonna start to do that pretty soon. So I'm got my post out, he grabs my pants. Now my hands can post out and I'll watch Neil. Good, so again, Neil will run through it quickly. He's already got to the position with my knee, okay? See how he hooks the foot, and he just reverse shrimps underneath, a little bit of a hip shovel to get underneath me. One more time on the back side. So he's really stretching me out. There's that point where I have my hand and the point where I have my foot, and he's just really moving the legs around to stretch me out. So nice counter for guys start to get a little wise and start posting with their hands. Okay, got next one is a really fun setup coming from that knee shield or the Z guard. Grabbing his wrists. If I have trouble grabbing Neil's wrists, I'm going to start trying to push him away, and when he pushes, he's going to want to try and grab him. So I got my grip. I'm going to sit up for my Chimera, but I'm not going to be able to get this. I'm going to kick this leg through, or I'll scissor sweep him and then lift him up and roll him around. Okay, so get a little bit more space here. Neil's in my Z or knee shield guard. I start pushing Neil away, he'll start trying to lock onto me. I make my grip, and I'm going to sit up to grab that Chimera. As I come down, he might try to pass. If he passes, great. I grab the belt and bridge and roll him over, or rewind. Or I can even keep the grip I have, bridge, and roll him over. Or the other version was the sweep him into the position. So again, you got the knee shield, start pushing you away, sit up, scissor sweep him, and I let that leg fall. Now I'm probably not going to get the sweep. He's going to come onto his knees right away, and he's going to go around my head. So the motion I'm looking for from Neil is when I sweep him, he's going to go 1, 2. He's going to really start that curve for me, which is really important, because when I'm doing this sweep, I don't want to bring him across my chest. He's far too heavy for me to do this. I want to go around my head. So the more of a circular motion over my head you can do, the easier it will be. This idea of this way. Really nice sweep. It's hard for him to stop because he's dropping that shoulder down, so he's going to end up shoulder rolling out of it. And this scissor sweep is a nice little setup or a trick into getting it, because he thinks that you're doing the scissor sweep. He's going to do a nice counter to it, and then he ends up walking into the sweep. One last one we have is a Shaolin sweep, which is a lot of fun. And again, coming from a Z guard position, which is a nice position, can push. There's the grip I want. I want the cross side sleeve, and I want his pants. Okay. If he's kneeling on his pant and I can't quite get it, bring his weight over this way and then grab. Okay. So try to get some of the weight off of that knee. So again, if he's kneeling on it, so it's heavy, try to push it up there. There. Now I got a good grip. I'm going to knock Neil this way towards the wall, the back wall here, and when he pushes in, I load up, sweep around. This one is essentially the equivalent of a balloon, so it's a nice way to transition, get the guy moving. We'll try again from this angle here. I have my Z guard. I push to get my grips. There's my grip. Give a little tug to the side to get my pant grip on this side. Push him into the wall. When he pushes back, I load him on my legs, and then I pass this hand down to my butt and bring that other one over. All right, one more time from this side. Knee shield, push there. If I push him enough, he puts that hand down, I might just stand up and sit up. Watch out for his legs on the way. Okay? But if I feel they're off balance, they don't get that tension back, I'm gonna just knock them right backwards. So I push there. A lot of times they'll just try to latch onto something to stop them from falling back there. Okay, here, push in, up, around, and sweep. So you can see the half guard slash Z guard, pretty dynamic. There's a lot of things you can do there, and they're just kind of touching the base on it. Next coming up is back takes.